Hello everyone, welcome back. So this is our next set, which is solving equation. This is set 3, you can say, solving equations. So first one we have uh, this question: identify the zeros of the function f(x) equals to x cube minus uh, 5x square minus 24 twice x plus 24. You can select multiple answers because multiple answers are possible here. That's why. So how do we know that which one is correct, which one is not correct? There are sorry, there are couple of ways, but as the values are given, answers are given, so the easiest way is to put the answer for the x here, and if you see the answer is coming 0, then it is a factor here. It is a real 0 here, and actually factor is also we can find if we get the real 0. So we can find it out. Like, let me show you one how to get them. Let's say, as you can see, actually here now the answer is minus 2, minus 3 and 4. Let's say why minus 2 is correct. If we put minus 2 here, minus 2 cube, then minus 5, you can check for minus 5 also. For all the value also you can check. It should not be a problem. So minus means like there is this bracket here, then we have minus 2, then 5 means minus 2 whole square. Actually, without writing it also I can do it orally. So this is 2 minus 2, then here it is plus 24. So minus 2 cube means minus 8, then minus 2 whole square means plus 4, plus 4 into 5 means minus total 20 is here, then minus minus plus 4, so we have plus 4 here, and you can see then later it is 24. You can see 24 plus 4 equal to 28, and 20 then 20 and minus, this is minus 20 and minus 8 means minus 28. That means minus 28 plus 28, so ultimately it is 0. Yeah. Ultimately it is 0. So for the correct answers, I mean for the correct answer always it will be 0. Yeah. But if you put some value which is not correct, you will see answer will come something different. Okay, answer will come something different. 0 will not come. For correct answer always it will be 0. If you put 0 here, you can see 0 0 0, answer is 24. It is not 0. If you put 1 here, answer is, this is 1 cube, then 1 square, then 1, so it is 1 minus 5 minus 2 minus 7 minus 7 plus 1 plus 6 plus 6 plus 24 equal to plus 30. That means different answers are coming. You can do it in mind also. So this is how we understand which one is correct and which one is not correct. Okay. Now let's go to the next question. We have the question here also. So let's look at here what is it saying. Next question is, let's clear it up. Choose one of the options from the question 1 and explain how you know it could not be a 0 of the function f(x) equal to this without plugging in on the into evaluate the function of the points. So this question is like, how do you know that some value here is not an answer of this question without putting the value here? So I said, like, for minus 2, if you put it here, answer will come 0. But without putting the value, how do you know that some answer from here is not correct? Because of this number 24. The factor of 24 will be the answer. Answer has to be the factor. You will see minus 2, 3 and 4, all of them are factor of 24. As you know, there is a rule, P by Q rule. As you know, the factor of 24 is P, the factor of, there is some 1 here, is Q, and all the answers will be plus minus P by Q shape. Okay. In other words, simply it will be P by Q shape. Okay. the answer will be the factor of 24. And as you can see, p is not minus 5 is not a factor of 24. So basically minus 5 is not an answer without any calculation, because minus 5 is not a factor of 24. Plus 5 is also not a factor of 24. So they are not answer. Without any calculation, you can say they are not the answer. So this is the explanation about that. Next question. This is find the intercept. Find the x-intercept of the function. Find the x-intercept of the function this x square x-intercept. So x-intercept. Okay, let's do it. So what can you do is you can do the factoring here. This is x square plus minus 4. So from here, if you do the factor, it will come x plus 2 and downside then x minus 2. If you do a plus b whole square and a minus b whole square formula. Okay, then here you have also middle term, and if you do this middle term math, x square minus 5x plus 6, then answer will come x minus 3 into, I'm sure you all know how to do this. Is I think one of the most simplest middle term factoring math. Then x minus 2, and you will see that this term and this term is cancelled out as they are same, and this is actually a hole in the function. If you want to think it deeper, in some deeper way, there is a hole at x equal to plus 2. But now the question is not find out the hole, so we do not need to focus on that at this point. We need to find out the x-intercept, and as you know, for any function, x-intercept comes when you put y equal to 0. That means if you put this side 0, then what is the value of x? So if you put y equal to 0, this term will become 0, then x equal to minus 2 will be the answer. From here, simply y-intercept, our x-intercept comes from the numerator of the rational function. So as it is x plus 2, our x-intercept will be minus 2. Our x-intercept will be minus 2 because x plus 2 is here. X-intercept comes from the numerator. Next question. Find the equation of the vertical asymptote for this function. So vertical asymptote, and you know the vertical asymptote comes from the denominator. Same question. That's why you do not have to do it again. Same question. So vertical asymptote comes from the denominator. This is x minus 3. So x equal to plus 3. As it is minus 3, so plus 3 will be the vertical asymptote. For vertical asymptote and for x-intercept, y-intercept, you have to do the calculation. Okay, after the calculation, this is already cancelled out, so we cannot say that x equals to this also vertical asymptote. No, only x equal to 3 is the vertical asymptote. Next one. This is a question which is related to solution. This is x square minus 4x plus 2. So we have to solve it to find out the answer. I think you can. This is not necessary, but if you want, you can see it from this side also. This question. So how do we solve it? How can we solve it? You will notice that one solution is given, which is there is a formula minus b plus minus b square square root of b square minus 4c divided twice a. There is a formula for quadratic. You can use this formula to find out the answer here, because middle term is not possible. If you try, you will see middle term is not possible. So if middle term is not possible, then what we do is this in this formula we put ABC value. Formula is also written here actually. This thing is written here. So the formula is minus b plus minus the square root of b square minus 4ac b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. A means 1, B means minus 4, C means 2. So if you put it, then you will get the answer. Question is just find one answer, so one of the answer is this. find either one of the solutions. So any one answer, if you just find out the class value, then it should be fine. There is another method to find out this answer, but I mean in any one method you can use. Another method is to find out the square and then find it out. There is another method. Let's test that. Task the other method also. Not necessary. Not necessary. I'm just saying you can skip this part if you want. This is another method is x square. Suppose if we want to make the formula here, same math. If we want to make a formula a square minus 2 ab plus b square is not here. You will notice that we have to give some 2 from here, so 2 square. And notice that there is 2 square. There is no 2 square in this question, so you have to minus it, minus 2 square. Then we have that extra plus 2. What happened here is we have written extra minus 2. That's why extra 2 square here. That's why again we subtracted it. This is alternative method. So this is a square minus 2ab plus b square, which is actually a minus b whole square formula. Then you have 2 square minus 2 square, and then you have just only 2. That means just only minus 2 is remaining here. This is minus 2 square means minus 4. Minus 4 plus 2 equal to minus 2. Then just to make the formula here, actually what can you do here is, to make the formula here, what can you do is you can give a square root and whole square. Why square root and whole square? Because this side we have whole square, so we want some whole square here so that we can make a plus b into a minus b formula. But 2 square we cannot, like this is not 4. If it is 4, then we can give 2 square. If it is 16, then we can give 4 square. But 2, there is nothing like that. So that's why we have to bring some, we have to import some root, then give square. So ultimately it becomes x minus 2, this is a, then plus b into a minus b. This is a, then minus b, this is minus b. Okay, and now I think you can see this is the answer here. See, there also this is the answer. If you send it to the other side, then this is the answer. X equal to if you send it to the other side, then the sign will be changed. So 2 minus root 2, this is one answer, and another answer is x equal to 2 plus root 2. Question is find any one answer. So if you find this answer, just write this one in the answer. From the calculator you can write decimal value. Okay, like 2 minus root 2 equal to what? This is the answer. So this is alternative method. Either you can do this math this way, or you can do this math that way. Both is fine. Both will give you the same answer. This is x square plus 4 equal to 0. So this is easy actually. You can just send this x square, then 4 send this 4 to the other side. It will become minus, then make square root in the both side. So then it will be plus minus this side also, like this. So x equal to what? X equal to minus root is not possible, so we have to bring some I, then it will end. Then if we give some I equal to, as you know, square root of minus 1, then root 4 equal to 2, that means plus minus 2i. Square root of 4 means 2, then square root of minus means I, imaginary quantity. So that's why plus 2i and minus 2i. You can give any one of the answer is correct. Okay. This one is log 6. Okay, this kind of math, and here. So one of the solution is written here. You can see, you can check it, and actually we can solve it. Another similar way is. So you can see. Actually, we can. What we can do here is we can directly go for the rule without any kind of extra calculation or complexation. We can directly multiply them, because as you know, in the logarithm, if you see plus, then it is multiply. If you see plus in the log, it is multiply. So you can write it like this. Then in the next line we can convert it. We can convert the formula. So it is x, not like this. This is funny. Let's delete it. So in the conversion we can write x plus 3. This is tough to write in mouse. I am writing in mouse. Okay, then x plus 4 x plus 4, this equal to, what can we write here is, this is, so it will be base never changes, as you know, base remains the base, so it will be 1 power, so this will be like this. Now if you multiply this side, you will see that this is actually x square, then x into 4 means 4x, then 3 into x means 3x, so 4x plus 3x equal to 7x. You can just write 7x here. I am just trying to avoid some extra line. Then 3 into 4 equal to 12. 6 to the power 1 means 6. If you bring this 6 from this side to this side, it will become minus 6. And 12, there is 12 in this side already. 12 minus 6 equal to 6. So we will have plus 6 here equal to 0. And now again you can do the middle term factoring here. If you do the middle term factoring, it will be 6x plus x, which means now we will have middle term factoring. After doing the middle term factoring, you will get here x plus 6 and x plus 1 equal to 0. X plus 1 equal to 0. That means we have two answers. That means we have two answers here. One answer is, if x plus 6 is the factor, then answer is minus 6. If plus 6 is factor, then answer is minus 6. If plus 1 is factor, answer is minus 1. Okay, so we have two answers here, but both of them is not correct. Only minus 1 is correct. Only minus 1 is correct because if you put minus 6 here, see, minus 6 plus 3 equal to minus 3. And log minus answer is not possible. If you do it in the calculator, any log minus, if you give log minus, it is not possible. Calculator will say math error, some error. Okay, so that minus is not possible. That's why. So why minus 6 is not possible? This is sensitive thing. Maybe you will get the correct answer, then you will write it minus 6. Of course, then you will get half marks, not the full marks. Maybe one you may get. This is 2 mark, so you may get 1 mark for that. Because if you put, do you understand? If you put x equal to 6 minus 6, so then what happens here inside? Minus 6 plus 4 equal to minus 2. And if you do it in the calculator log, minus is not possible. That's why. But if you put minus 1, then it's fine. Minus 1 plus 4 equal to plus 3. So still you have plus 3 to do the math. That means minus 1 is the valid answer for this math. Okay. So this is how you do the math, middle term factoring and other this kind of operation here. Then this one. This one also there are a couple of ways to solve this math also. One way is written here. Let me try a little bit. Of course, this my method will not be highly different, but it will be little bit different than this method. So I mean, so that you have a little bit different approach for solving the maths. Okay, that's why I'm showing the math a bit another way. So I need some good color. Red is good here. So 5. Okay, let's write 5 first. And all are into, as you can see. This is 2 to the power x, 2 to plus 1. There is a, like, if it is exponent, actually you can separate them. 2 to the power x, then 2 to the power 1. You can write that like this. Because x plus 1. Again, if you go back, power plus, so you can go back. This equal to 10 to the power x. 10 to the power x means what? You can also break it, okay? That means 5 to the power x into 2 to the power x. What I have done here is, I just have this. There is some 10 here. I have broken this 10 into two different parts. Okay, so I have got it like this. And then you can see now why I have done it. I think you can see now, so that I can cancel out this and this. Okay, so that I can cancel out this and this. So what I have here is this side I have, again I have 10 here, still I have 10 here this side, and this side I have 5 to the power x. Now I think now you can see the solution. Take both sides log and this side also log. Multiply both sides by log. And when you multiply both sides by log, I think now all of you know by now that this power always comes to the front here. Okay, that means this will be just only this side. This is x, then into what, log 5. Okay, and this side is what, this side is interesting, something interesting happened in this side. This is log 10, and you know when I multiply by log, intuitively there is some base is 10. This side also base 10, this side also base 10. Okay, so this means what, this means what, log 10 base 10 equal to what, already 1, right? So this side is actually 1, and there is some log 5 this side already. I did not write it here because I will bring it this side, that's why. So 1 divided by log 5, and 1 divided by log 5 means this answer. If you do it in the calculator, like in the calculator, if you do it in the now here 1 divided by log 5, then answer is this. Answer will come 1.45431. This is how you will get the answer. Okay, so this equal to, if you do it in the calculator, if you put it, answer will be 1.431, and more decimal may come, so you can just keep it here. And 3 decimal place, see, always keep an eye on the decimal places. This is important to notice. So I think this is the 4b, and after this we have new section. So that section I will make another video for that. All right, thank you all, thank you very much, bye bye.